Gerunds and infinitives. Gerunds and infinitives are both forms of verbs used in English grammar. They have similar functions but are used in different contexts and with different structures. In this comprehensive guide, we will explore the definitions, usage, and differences between gerunds and infinitives. Gerunds. A gerund is a verb form that ends in ing and functions as a noun in a sentence. Gerunds are created by adding the suffix ing to the base form of a verb. Examples of gerunds. 1. Swimming is my favorite hobby. 2. He enjoys reading books. 3. Running helps me stay fit. Functions of gerunds. 1. Subject of a sentence. Swimming is good exercise. Running can be tiring. 2. Object of a verb. She enjoys reading. He dislikes studying. 3. Object of a preposition. She is interested in learning new languages. He is good at playing the guitar. Infinitives. An infinitive is the base form of a verb preceded by the word to, example to eat, to sleep. Infinitives can function as nouns, adjectives, or adverbs in a sentence. Examples of infinitives. 1. I want to travel the world. 2. She needs to finish her homework. 3. He likes to play soccer. Functions of infinitives. 1. Subject of a sentence. To study requires dedication. To read is to learn. 2. Object of a verb. She wants to dance. He needs to eat. 3. Object of a preposition. She is excited about going to the concert. He is ready for the challenge of climbing the mountain. Differences between gerunds and infinitives. 1. Form. Gerunds end in ing, example swimming, reading. Infinitives are preceded by the word to, example to eat, to sleep. 2. Function. Gerunds function as nouns, subject, object, or objects of prepositions. Infinitives can function as nouns, adjectives, or adverbs. 3. Usage. Gerunds are used after certain verbs, prepositions, or as the subject or object of a sentence. Infinitives are used after certain verbs, adjectives, nouns, or as the subject or object of a sentence. Common verbs followed by gerunds. 1. Enjoy. I enjoy swimming. 2. Mind. He doesn't mind waiting. 3. Avoid. She avoids eating junk food. Common verbs followed by infinitives. 1. Want. They want to travel abroad. 2. Need. She needs to study for the exam. 3. Plan. He plans to start a new business. Gerunds and infinitives in passive voice. Gerunds. Gerunds can be used in passive voice sentences. Swimming is enjoyed by many people. Reading books is encouraged by teachers. Infinitives. Infinitives are rarely used in passive voice sentences. To be helped is important in times of need. Using gerunds and infinitives together. In some cases, both gerunds and infinitives can be used, but the meaning may change slightly. He stopped smoking. He quit the habit of smoking. He stopped to smoke. He stopped what he was doing in order to smoke. 4. Using gerunds and infinitives with modal verbs. Modal verbs are often followed by either gerunds or infinitives, depending on the context and meaning. Can. He can swim. Here, can is followed by the base form of the verb swim as an infinitive. He can't stop eating. Here, can't is followed by the gerund eating to indicate an ongoing action. must. You must study for the test. Infinitive. You must be studying for the test. Gerund. Would like. She would like to travel the world. Infinitive. She would like traveling the world. Gerund. 5 gerunds and infinitives in idiomatic expressions. There are many idiomatic expressions in English that use gerunds or infinitives, and their usage often depends on convention rather than strict grammatical rules. It's no use crying over spilled milk. Gerund. It's time to go home. Infinitive. Can't help, I can't help laughing at his jokes. Gerund. 6 cautions and exceptions. Despite the general rules for using gerunds and infinitives, there are some exceptions and special cases to be aware of. Some verbs can be followed by either a gerund or an infinitive, but the meaning may change. I remembered to call him. I remembered and then called him. I remembered calling him. I called him in the past, and now I remember doing so. Certain verbs require specific forms, and using the wrong form may change the meaning or sound unnatural. I like to play soccer. Correct. I like playing soccer. Correct. I like play soccer. Incorrect. 7 Practice and mastery. Like many aspects of language learning, mastering the use of gerunds and infinitives requires practice and exposure to various contexts. Reading, writing, listening, and speaking activities can all contribute to developing a strong understanding of when to use each form. 8 Using gerunds and infinitives with adjectives. Adjectives can be followed by either gerunds or infinitives, depending on the context and intended meaning. Adjectives followed by gerunds. She is afraid of flying. Flying is a gerund, indicating the activity of flying. He was excited about traveling to Europe. Traveling is a gerund, indicating the activity of traveling. Adjectives followed by infinitives. She is eager to learn. To learn is an infinitive, indicating the desire or intention to learn. He is happy to help. To help is an infinitive, indicating the willingness or readiness to help. 9 Using gerunds and infinitives with reporting verbs. Reporting verbs, such as say, tell, advise, and warn, are often followed by gerunds or infinitives, depending on whether the action is reported as completed or ongoing. Gerunds after reporting verbs. She admitted cheating on the test. Gerund, indicating the action of cheating. He denied stealing the money. Gerund, indicating the action of stealing. Infinitives after reporting verbs. She advised him to study harder. Infinitive, indicating the advice given to study. He warned her not to trust strangers. Infinitive, indicating the warning given not to trust. 10 Using gerunds and infinitives as subject complements. Both gerunds and infinitives can function as subject complements, completing the meaning of a subject in a sentence. Gerunds as subject complements. His favorite activity is swimming. Gerund, complementing the subject activity. Her dream is becoming a doctor. Gerund, complementing the subject dream. Infinitives as subject complements. Her goal is to win the competition. Infinitive, complementing the subject goal. His ambition is to travel the world. Infinitive, complementing the subject ambition. 11. Using gerunds and infinitives in conditional sentences. Gerunds and infinitives can also be used in conditional sentences to express hypothetical situations or conditions. Gerunds in conditional sentences. If you keep practicing, you will improve. Gerund, indicating ongoing action. If she starts saving money, she can travel. Gerund, indicating future possibility. Infinitives in conditional sentences. If you want to succeed, you must work hard. Infinitive, indicating intention or requirement. If he were to win the lottery, he would buy a house. Infinitive, indicating hypothetical action. In summary, gerunds and infinitives play essential roles in English grammar, allowing for versatility and precision in expressing actions, intentions, and conditions. By mastering their usage and understanding the nuances of each form, learners can enhance their communication skills and fluency in the language.
Don't miss out on our latest content. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the like button on our videos. Your support helps us create even more amazing content for you. Stay tuned for exciting updates, and thank you for being part of our community.